Okay, this is the unboxing of the 1080p camera. Comes with the instruction manual. Comes with the USB. Cable. Cat 6. Screws. Some mount to hang. Adapter for USB. And the camera. In the back you have the Cat 5, 6, 7 cable, SD card, and the power, which you could hook up to USB, or you could hook up with the adapter to the actual plug. Okay, here's a 1080p Wi-Fi IP camera. And so I have it pretty much, I'm using it wirelessly. Here's the power cord. There's the SD card, reset, FN. Now it has night vision, is IP66 waterproof. It also does video audio records, which supports up to 64 gigabytes SD card. Supports Android and iOS and PC. And then it also moves 360 degree adjustable base. Yeah, I'm going to show how it moves. Okay, I'm going to show the app, and I'll also be showing the PC version. Okay, first thing you want to do is download the MIPC app, which is located in the instruction manual, the iOS or Android. And so you could just do a QR scan, which you could download for free, QR scans. Once you're done, you sign up, and then the top left, there's a plus, and you're just going to want to make sure to do at the bottom, it'll do a QR scan of, make sure to do the QR scan at the bottom of the camera. So once you're done adding it, after the QR scan, you have two options: do wireless or Ethernet. So you pick one, and then you input the Wi-Fi if you need to. So after inputting your wireless, it's going to ask you to press down for 1 second the reset button, and then take off, listen to the voice hint, Wi-Fi the device into the Wi-Fi configuration mode. Okay, I'm going to press reset for 1 second and then release.
Waiting for receiving the wireless config information.
So then you want to make sure press next.
Connecting to the router. Please wait for a moment. Connecting to the server. Please wait for a moment. Config successfully.
And once connected, it'll identify the Wi-Fi connection and configuration successful. Press OK. And so you just add the device. And you input a password. So once you're done inputting password, it's going to ask you for your location. And so you could just keep going up. There's Eastern time. Apply. And so it shows you all the information. And so now it's showing in the app. One thing you might want to do right away, like I have the top left and top right, it's rename it. And so what you want to do is just go to the actual camera, and you go to settings at the bottom right, and you want to go nickname and name it. So for like this one, be located in the office, so I would just call it office. Apply. And so it was applied successfully. And you notice now it's called office. Okay, the app is called MyPC. So you just click on it, log in. These are some of my cameras. This is the 1080p one. Now, at the bottom you have, here I'll show. At the top you have the where you could record audio, you could turn it off, on. Here's where you could speak. If someone's in your house, you want to tell them to get out. Take a picture, record. And that option, pretty much you auto, brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness. Close out of that. You can also zoom in by just putting your fingers together and then put them apart. Zoom out. And here you could add a camera if you have more than one camera. The plus and Here, pretty much your resolution, smooth HD, your count guess, add device, my folder, settings, clear cache, sound vibration. Now, once you get in it, you also have other settings. Here you have your recording. Here I'll show one of my other cameras. I'll show the recordings. I think it takes like 12 hours of recording before it actually shows in your recording dialog. Okay, but here's settings, and so you go to about, model number, firmware, nickname, device, admin, device, guest, password, network, OSD. So you have your text, name, time, format, display, SD card. So storage device, motion notification, you can change some of the settings. IO alarm, schedule alerting, schedule recording, day and time, system. Now you're going to want to make sure that upgrade, if there's an upgrade, so as soon as you get the device there actually is an upgrade, and just upgrade to it. Others. And you want to make sure it's at 60 Hertz HZ, and because that's pretty much the US. And then there's also delete device. And so far that's the app. And I'll be showing the PC version here. Okay, so this is the MIPC app. And so you click on it and it'll make you log in. Okay, so this is the MIPC app. And so you click on it and it'll make you log in. Okay, so once you're logged in, you could live stream and see what's going on. This is the 1080p camera. And that's me right now. Now you can also look at playback. It'll show all the playbacks. You can also go to settings. Here's where you nickname the camera, password, guest password, network, OSD, SD card,
You can format, unmount, apply, storage device. It's got the motion sensitivity, the motion detection, schedule alerting, schedule recording, daytime, system, and others. Let's go back to here. And so here you can also add, refresh. Here's the pause play. Here you can record. So if you want to record a video or something of yourself, take a snapshot, talk to the actual to the video, pretty much the security camera. Here's where you can turn the sound so you can hear what's going on live. Here's brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness, mode, top right. On and off to flip it, frequency. You're going to want to put 60 because that's what's the US. Here you could do HD, normal, half, small. Password, guest password, option, exit, and about. Option, download path, so you could determine the download path. Plugins, load plugins, do not load plugin, automatic. You can reset. You can close these and open them. Here's the date, Wednesday, 1st, 11th, January 11th, 2017, the time, and pretty much that is the PC version.
Car companies are going to be moving in. We have other companies. Big news is going to be announced over the next couple of weeks about companies that are going to be building in the Midwest. You saw yesterday Fiat, Chrysler, big factory going to be built in this country as opposed to another country. Ford just announced that they stopped plans for a $1 billion plant in Mexico, and they're going to be moving into Michigan, expanding very substantially an existing plant. I appreciate that from Ford. I appreciate it very much from Fiat Chrysler. I hope that General Motors will be following, and I think they will be. I think a lot of people will be following. I think a lot of industries are going to be coming back. We have to get our drug industry coming back. Our drug industry has been disastrous. They're leaving left and right. They supply our drugs, but they don't make them here to a large extent. And the other thing we have to do is create new bidding procedures for the drug industry because they're getting away with murder. Pharma has a lot of lobbies, a lot of lobbyists, a lot of power. And there's very little bidding on drugs. We're the largest buyer of drugs in the world, and yet we don't bid properly. And we're going to start bidding. We're going to save billions of dollars over a period of time. And we're going to do that with a lot of other industries. I'm very much involved with the generals and admirals on the airplane, the F-35. You've been reading about it. And it's way behind schedule and many billions of dollars over budget.